Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
I'll go first. You go second. Michael go last.
Go for it.
All right.
I wonder what he's gonna get.
Make sure you read it too. You got to read it.
Okay.
Cheese. All right. All right. So cheese is so fucking good, man. Cheese is fucking amazing. If you eat a lot of it, you'll get fat, which sucks. I love queso. I love Swiss cheese. I love pepper jack cheese. I love provolone cheese. It'd be hard for me to. That's why it's kind of hard for me to like go on these like. Sometimes I'll go vegan, but you can't eat cheese, so it's like, yeah, it's fucked up.
Tough times.
Shit.
Boo. That's hard living, man. No, thank you.
It's on you, bro.
It's on me?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Hold on. Let me get your time. Let me get your time.
He said, let me time you while you pick it out. And
Oh,
then time
yeah.
You while you
I started
do
the clock too early.
I was like, man, you trying to skimp the line, man. Hold up.
What you got?
Do-rags.
Damn. You ready?
Let's do it. So do-rags are pretty cool. I've never worn one myself, but I definitely see the utility in them. If I was to ever become the sort of person that said, let me get the sort of hairstyle that would accommodate a do-rag, I might be one to make more use of it then. But I feel like if I find myself wearing a do-rag with the hairstyle as a white man that a do-rag would accommodate, I might have some questions to answer. Yeah. So we might put that on the back burner.
Hey. Shout out to Slim Shady. He wore do-rags.
Shout out.
All right. It's on Mike.
Probably had a real tight scalp.
All right, let's see, man.
What you got?
Oh, 6th Street.
Nice.
You on?
All right, yeah, 6th Street is probably the worst place to be. I feel like 6th Street really consumes the idea of fun, but it's really a bunch of people that can't get in the club, so they just kind of like stay in the middle part. And 6th Street, honestly, is only good even sometimes on South by, like, you know, in transit. Like, oh, wow, that's going on. Hey, okay, we got to go to the show. But nah, 6th Street, it kind of get you drunk. You might get knocked out by the big guy for no reason for talking shit. So if you talk shit and you want to get drunk, 6th Street's not the place for you to be because you'll be on the next TikTok.
Time.
He said you getting ticked-tocked.
Don't want to be on the next TikTok.
You don't want it.
Coming in hot, it's the Loose Cannon Show. We back like we never left. My name is Shelly Nix. I'm with some homies. I got my boy Dylan.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan Harkins. Got my man Shelly Nix hosting, holding down the HOST post.
Ooh. Yeah.
And this is the Loose Cannon Show.
Yeah, you already know. We got a friend guest here today. He's a guy that really has done like the soul searching and exploration of his artistry, and it's allowed him to like take on different avenues of art, like painting, rapping, singing, DJing. I talked to this dude about cooking, modeling. You know what I'm saying? He the 2021 Tyra Banks.
Come on,
stop
playing, man.
So welcome Mike Melinoe to the Loose Cannon Show.
Good, man.
How you feeling, man?
Man, it feels good, man. Got the wine, the vibes is always, wavy with the homies, so it's good. I appreciate y'all for real.
Yeah. We sipping on the low, the Merlot, the low.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Probably the best, man. Don't sleep on it for real, man. And we was just talking about don't try to be fancy and get the most expensive wine. You ain't got it. Go get the $7 wine. You'll feel just the same, man. Don't play yourself.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. I think with wine, it's real sugary. So if you kind of like overdo it, the hangover is tough.
Oof.
That's what I've that's happened to me one time, but we were like straight out the bottle type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like the day before Thanksgiving one year. So the whole Thanksgiving I was the only one in my family that was all fucked up.
He said, I'm not giving no thanks.
Yeah, I couldn't eat shit, man. But shit, man. We here, man. Thanks for coming to talk with us, man.
Much appreciated.
This is gonna be really cool. Really, really cool.
For sure, man.
Anything that's been on your chest lately, man, that you just kind of wanna,
it's a lot of shit. You know me personally, so it's a lot of shit. But ultimately, I just feel like, right now, these days, it's very important to try to center yourself, or me personally, just centering myself and just trying to find like a balance, and I find like as artists, we get consumed in what we believe is what we need to do. Maybe the industry play the game, blah, 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 blah. But like, when you go home, when all I think about is legacy, my lineage, I just think about, that balance and me trying to find that no matter, of the success sometimes, because sometimes the success would be like, damn, it seemed like it only get more confusing. You know what I mean? So it's just, that's kind of like the main thing on my mind. And then, I got a son, so I'm just trying to be that for him every day. So, yeah, man. Daddy Melinoe is, in effect, full effect. So, yeah,
dad life.
It's crazy, yeah.
How you like being a dad, man?
Man, it's like one of them things where, I always wanted kids. But
For
it's
real?
like, yeah, but you never really think about the process of actually having kids until you have kids. So
you're right in the thick of it.
yeah,
What's right now? What's the best and worst thing about being a dad?
I mean, I feel like the worst is really just understanding, like, or trying to balance life, like scheduling, like, you know what I mean? Trying to make sure I'm being there because my father wasn't really there for me. So it's like, I don't really even know what I'm doing, to be honest, which is the weirdest thing. And we could talk about that another day, I guess. But it's like, man, I really don't even know what I'm doing. But, I'm trying to fulfill this space of something I never had. So I guess that's the hardest thing, because it's just like, where are you? And really it depends on, most, like, parents would say just trying to be there, the presence, but also don't overthink it, da-da-da-da-da. But, the best thing is just, I guess, having him, you know what I mean? Like, wake up and he's right there smiling, you know what I mean? Laughing, he's like always high, you know what I mean? Just trying to have a good time and just really just seeing yourself in something, like, you know what I mean? Seeing his mother and just, it's just a lot, but he keeps me going, man, for real. It's like the motivation for sure.
Yeah. I feel like having a kid's like kind of like a freaky thing. Not of course it is, yeah, right. But in the sense of like, it's just an extension of you. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
weird.
He's like, when they're born, you can hold them in just one hand type shit, and it's just like this little thing that like resulted from the things inside your, you know what I'm saying, in your body,
like, for real, for real.
It's you just like
Science.
I think of the science of it, and it freaks me out, man. Not in a bad way, it just like kind of fascinates me, bro.
No,
but
for sure. It's weird though. Like, my son was born a month early and he was at 4 pounds. So like, I'm talking about like, and we was in the hospital for a full week, and I had like this traumatic, like, birth, like when I was coming out, and I didn't see my mom for a full week. Like, you know what I mean? So it was like kind of seeing everything over. I almost died, like, when I first came out. Like, I had this disease. I always forget the fucking disease, but I had this whole shit where a lot of babies like never make it out. So they was in the hospital just like, yo, I can't believe he actually made it. So I had to be in NICU and all this shit. Like,
wow.
But like, it was the same for him. Like, my girl, we was just going for that first visit within that month period, and they was like, yo, you got to go across the street. Like, your blood pressure's crazy. She was a little thicker, and it's like, and they was like, yo, you gotta have a baby within 24 hours, or it might be you or the baby.
Wow.
We ain't even had a backpack yet, so I'm just, you know what I mean? So it's just these weirdo experiences that kind of like naturally just come down and just like, this is what I got out of it. 4 pounds to, you know what I mean? This whole baby, like, he walking now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just day by day with that type stuff, because technically, if you look at all of the people in here, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's us. That was once us in that time and point in time. So it'll change your perspective on, like, I feel like love, because I feel like I love for the first time, though. So,
Yeah.
That shit crazy, though, man. 4 pounds. I'm like, you know what I mean? You look like a whole alien, like, a real life alien.
Yeah.
Be looking at pictures like, what? Like, no way.
This ain't no human.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
For real.
That's really cool, man. I think having a baby is looked at as this like happy, beautiful moment, with like, sunshine and rainbows, but people rarely think about like things like that, things that just happen, and kind of like make it real serious. I mean, it's always serious, but it kind of like deepens it, nobody really thinks about that until they like are in it or it happens to them when, of course, but that's cool, man. I'm glad, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad your son made it,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Bless
so
him.
let's let's get into some art stuff, man. So I don't want to talk about music first. We can save that for later. Let's talk about the painting. You paint, man. I got an art piece myself. Actually,
My
two.
guy.
I got the Red Boy print.
Oh yeah.
And then I got another like Shades of Hospitality thing. But yeah, tell us about Shades of Hospitality, your art style,
Man.
and
First,
all
I
that
just,
shit.
I feel like people who actually possess my art, like, it's like very interesting. Cause I mean, of course you the homie, but it's just like to see somebody else actually experience my therapy in their home, like da. It's like I always appreciate it, man. But art was something that I've always been in art since like literally elementary, daycare, all this different type of shit. I was always drawing, the Dragon Ball Z characters and stuff. But getting older, you kind of get lost in what you kind of feel like you want to do, and anything artistic felt far-fetched. And I kind of was moving around in schools a lot, and then we moved to a city called Inkster, and then I started playing football, and I fell in love with it. And I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? And it was like, something that by the senior year, I was like, damn, hopefully I could probably like, make a team, work it out, figure it out, And long story short, go to college, did make it, started the music journey,
Nice.
From that point on, doing music, long story short, 2016 came out here, and then I was trying to still find myself, and I got to a point where, my girl, she was just like, hey, yo, you should probably try to paint. It's kind of make me feel good, you always stress, you always feel like you should do this, do. Maybe it'll help you out. And I pushed it off for a while, but 2000, late 16, I was like, dang, let me try to figure this out. So I tried to paint. I was on acid. And
the Sid.
honestly, it felt like I was crying, like without the actual expression or pain and that you endure or just relief. Like, man, it felt so good. So I was just like, man, let me try to do this more often. You know what I mean? So I kept painting, doing anything I felt. Then it got to a point where I was just like, I like to turn my hobbies into something I can actually, benefit from
Absolutely.
if I truly love it. So it's just
Exactly.
like, well, if I'm gonna be painting, I'm too lazy to just learn how to do somebody's face in the amount of time that I kind of could show my art off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just come up with whatever. And I went, I did a piece that I was using this little scraping tool, and it kind of changed my perspective. And then I went back to that piece and I was like, let me try to do this again. Started making these faces, and Shades of Hospitality came from that. And it was just basically how I look at my art today. It's just like the baggage that's kind of like extracted from the person. So the little worm squiggles that I like to call them, like, whatever people feel like, y'all heard a lot of stuff, but it's just like, those are technically a part of a piece that was once just a face figure piece. Like, you know what I mean? So not like the one you got is kind of like, you see it, but before it was just, I wanted people to find it. Now I'm defining it like, yo, this is the head, this is the mouth, this is the growth extraction outside of it. And I feel like the baggage that we just carry in time, like to get to where we at, like, a couple times being homeless, from eating government cheese, like all those times are still the growth extracting through me. And just even if I don't have my antennas, like, my mind is still ascending to that place. So yeah, art is like therapy for me at this point. It feels good.
For sure.
I'm gonna have my first art show next year. I've
Really?
been procrastinating about that. So I'm about to work my ass off just to get that right, because art is just as precious as music for me, but it feels different.
Yeah.
It's a real experience. Like, you know what I mean? Like music, I can say it, I can feel it, I can be it. Art is more like less thought for me and more execution. It's just like what you see, perceive, the colors and how they like the color palettes like treat my mental space differently, and I'm able to kind of carry out. But now how I'm doing it with just pieces, with just the squiggles, it's like trying to create those different forms and stuff like that. So yeah, I think next year will be my time to kind of like, really exert it back, because I feel like I kind of went back to the music and just kind of had that full circle, because I was doing all that extra shit before. So yeah.
Do you have a favorite piece of art or something you're most proud of as far as your artwork is concerned?
I mean, I got a couple of pieces at the crib that I probably never sell. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, you seen pretty, I probably never told you which ones, but you done seen them. They all through the crib, but it's just like the ones when I first started, the first 4 or 5 pieces that I've done, I was, man, because that was like the first time I saw it. Like, yo, this is something, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's a couple pieces. But honestly, I'm getting to the point where I just want the world to experience it just how I do. So I'm trying to articulate, that expression through shows, rather it's translating it to music, put it on clothes, like, But
That's awesome.
yeah, I think it's really more about less thoughts and execution for me, because sometimes I'll be procrastinating, trying to be so perfect with it. Gotta have the right amount of money to do this, this. Like, nah, fuck that. Let me just get the right people around, and it's just gonna be cold. So yeah.
Nice. I like one thing I like about your paintings is it's almost like technically like a mosaic. It's like this big picture filled with like all these like little the squiggles. You know what I'm saying? It's like I love that shit. I like in my art class in like 6th grade, we started mosaics, and we just cut out pieces of magazines, you know, and made whatever came to mind, you know. Would have been cool to have been smoking weed back then. You know? Yeah.
Hella fucking young to be smoking weed.
I know, right? Dude, my girl started smoking weed when she was like 13. I'm like, wow.
Niggas was smoking weed back then, but like to be quite honest, my mom and my parents was just like my stepdad and shit. Like my mom really was the most strict one for real. My stepdad used to be like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? But like niggas wasn't even really fucking with that nigga, because he's like, you know, that time you think you know shit. Like,
oh yeah.
But it's like my mom
it
was strict as hell. Like, you know what I mean? She was just like, no. But I understood it though. Like, and then she made it so like asinine to the point where I was just like, smoking sucks. Like, if you smoke, like, you know, dare kid type shit. Never was a dare kid, but like I was next to the dare kid.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is kind of whack. Like, you know what I mean? But
I was in that bag for sure.
But hella niggas was, man, it used to be people on the football team, like, man, I never used to understand, because I never smoked at this time.
Yeah.
But they were just smoke right for the game. I'm like,
wow.
Yo, I'm thinking he just took acid, basically. Yeah. I'm like, yo, you smoked? Are you crazy?
You know that's illegal?
I remember when the homie, like, it was this Mexican homie, man. This shit was fucking hilarious, bro. He used to smoke all the time, and he was just like, yo, come smoke one time. I'm in a whip with him and shit. And like, all the homies smoking, and I'm just like, nah, you know, I gotta go back to the crib, my mom. Ooh. But it was like movie shit, bro. Like, yo, man, hey, nah, bro, come. And I'm just like, nah, bro, I gotta go to the crib, dog. Like, you know, and I was trying to like do like sports at that time.
Yeah.
So like, and I was always writing through like since middle school, all this shit. But like, bro, I'm talking like, I thought football or track was gonna be it for me. So I'm like, nah, man, I can't fuck this up, because this is the bag. But like, bro, I remember this nigga was sprinting going to like class, like just imagine a little kid walking to class late as hell, about 15 minutes late, sprinting, bending the corners. You know, you got to find your desk. And I'm like, bro, you was kind of sprinting. He was like, yo, for real, I'm high. I'm like, why would I be smoking weed at that time? I'm like, I'll be fucking up. I'm like, so yeah, that shit was hilarious, man.
He said, I don't know about that. What position did you play in football?
Bench warmer 4.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like 8th grade for sure. I was the best bench warmer, man, for sure, man. So yeah,
varsity bench warmer. Let him know,
man. Varsity on fucking junior. But like, nah, I play wide receiver and then like free safety.
Nice, man.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't play defense, man. I started I not started in the game, but like 9th grade is when I started playing free safety. And I just couldn't figure this shit out, bro. Like, defense is way harder than offense, bro. On defense, like offense, you can like at least at running back, that's what I switched to. And I noticed like when you play running back, it's like you either gonna like, you know, fake, block, you're gonna do one of a couple things. You know, you get the ball and you gotta run in between this guy and this guy, or this guy's gonna run over here, you run behind him. It's something like, it's simple. But defense, you gotta remember all these fucking like, I don't even know
And
what they are.
like,
that's why it was so hard for me, man.
The whole
like,
thing.
To be quite honest, I feel like when I played sports, I never even like breached the potential. Like, I always used to just like settle for a B+, because like I was, or A-. It was just like, cool. Like, because technically all I was doing blocking my whole fucking career. Like, they was running the ball so much. It was just, I'm blindsiding niggas every day. My goal was to try to injure somebody. Me and the homie was just like, yo, if I could injure somebody, you know, crackbacks was my, bro. Crackbacks was my play.
Crackbacks?
Dog.
Like, what's
when it's like a 28 toss.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? You just kind of like quarterback come out, whip that hoe, toss it that way, and the wide receiver's kind of motion right before it, and then he just smacked the D in.
Yes,
bro,
yes.
Because it was like we wasn't really doing nothing. Then I was on special teams too, and then wide receiver. free safety, and like at free safety, like they had good like linebackers. So like I wasn't a big nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not about to be out here laying niggas out like. This is probably the biggest I've ever been. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
look at the frame.
You gotta catch niggas off guard and not lay on the wood.
So I'm like, man, I'm chopping niggas' leg. But it was just like, bro, like I never really had the experience. These other niggas was playing since they was 3. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I just started, but I just like figure it out and went to camps and shit by senior year. I was like, I could probably thug it out if I kind of work my way up. But I was like, man, got there, didn't make team. I'm like, you know how hard you gotta work. You know how hard. It's just like, this is the next level.
Yeah.
Did you want it? Let me just go back to what I really always wanted to do. At this point, what could happen? Shit. I'm already in college, so
exactly.
It's like, fuck. So yeah, that's just crazy, man. Yeah,
that's fucking dope, man. Shit, smoking weed is what made me quit football. Not like it's not a direct correlation, but it was just right around the time I started smoking weed, and I just started thinking like certain shit was cool and certain shit was not, type shit. And I don't know, man. I just started smoking weed and thinking about like football and like how they like be having us like doing mat drills, like getting all fucking sweaty and then lining. They used to have us after mat drills, we would have to line up. They would blow the whistle. We had to line up like back, stomach to back, bro. You'd be like on each other's asses, bro, like clumped up, bro. And we had to just stand there with our hands behind our back and just look forward, and they'd walk around. And if we moved or smiled or anything, we had to like go do up downs. We had to sit there for like 10 minutes. But like little shit like that, I mean, not being able to wear earrings, you know, I'm trying to be a player, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I'm trying to get the cubic zirconia shit.
I had the magnets.
Yeah. The skating rink joint.
I had the magnets in like elementary, like, man, like I honestly I used to steal everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like gym class, you just see. And that's so weird now to take like I don't know, man. But the things at that time that was like you were saying, like that you kind of felt like you needed to, that's just weird though. Nah, that's crazy though, bro. Nah, man. Couldn't do it.
Nope.
Well, all right, man.
You play sports? Hold on, my bad. Did you play sports?
No, I was never athletically inclined as a youth. I did the same thing you did. I tried football as a junior, but I have debilitating allergies. So I was essentially useless on the football field, but they had me playing outside linebacker. And I'm like, do you see who you're asking to do outside linebacker duties? Like, there's far better candidates that got at least 50, 60 pounds on me that have been doing this for years. And I'm just here like, I can either do this or I can be
tackles though. Like, was it like?
I didn't even finish. I finished 2 days. I finished the first round of 2 days. Didn't even play a game.
Damn.
And then I remember I showed up, and I was also playing wide receiver. They had me playing swingman.
Like an Edelman. That'd be crazy.
Swingman?
Like Edelman.
Yeah, that's what they called it at my high school.
That's a cool name,
right?
I think I kind of know what that like. The person, not the wide out, but like, you know what I mean? Okay.
That's what we tried. I didn't have no hands though. That was the problem. Like
they bricks for hands.
They tried it. They tried it as best they could. I'm out there. I'm like, I got gloves. They might help. I'm still ain't got no damn hands. I remember I finished because the whole thing was like, I want to at least get through the hard part, get through 2 days, do that noise. Showed up after we wrapped. I didn't like it. I didn't like what I was doing. I was like, bro, I don't feel no connection. There ain't nothing really tethering me to continuing doing this. I'd rather hang out with my friends and chill. Like, I was in high school. I was a junior in high school. I was focused on pretty much 2 things, chilling and having fun. And that's about it.
Football is not chilling and having fun.
It's neither of those.
Nah.
You might,
Especially
if you winning,
we was taking L's for a minute, then we got good, then it was like L's. Like, that shit was weird.
That's what happens. And then I went and told my coach, I was like, man, do you think this is working out? I don't think this is working out. And he's like, well, I think you should keep going. I'm like, I'm not happy. I'm old enough to confirm that I'm not happy with what I'm doing. And
niggas always try to keep you too. Come on, brother. Hey, man.
Like, don't quit on your team. I'm like,
why would you do that to us?
I'm like,
you ain't playing, nigga. I'm like, you already got your life. You a coach.
Exactly.
I had such a big school, they didn't really give a fuck unless you were like one of those guys, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, so that kind of sucked. Even that kind of turned me off too. It's just like, there's so many of us, so many like fucking studs, man. It's just what am I really doing here, man? It's like, you got to wake up like 6 in the morning, go to weights, stay after school for practice. It's like, way too much.
I mean, I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like structure because I never wanted to be home.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, home just always felt so like strict, you know what I mean? Limitations. Like I couldn't watch TV on the weekdays, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking about like, tough. Nigga, I had like, that's why I feel like I am so creative in my own shit. Cause it's like, I had everything else to kind of figure out. I'm just like, yo, let me try to like create my own world. Like I have sketchbooks, like, you know what I mean? I had this one little book, bro, where I was just kind of making manufacturing machines.
That's cool.
Like drawing out, but it was just like mediocre shit. It was just really like a potato chip factory, but showing the process of it, but like at like fucking 10 or something, like 9, like, you know what I mean? So it was just like football was so much of an outlet. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Meeting people. You know, I was also new to the city. Like, so I'm just like, man, this shit is cool. I always wanted to do it. I ain't give a fuck about nobody.
Yeah.
This shit is smooth. I'm playing football. Then it was like, let me actually get kind of better at this shit. And then you realize how trash you are. And then it's like, in time, shit just kind of got better. But nah. I mean, I even love track. Track was like a way better connection for me. Because it was like, but I feel like with track, I don't know. I feel like with sports, I never really gave it. And I feel like my coach, man, he always tried to bring it out of me. And like, me and my mom talk about it all the time. Like, what he was trying to do is very entertaining, man, because like, you know, what I do now with music, art, everything, I'm like full force, like foot on necks, you know. But with that, I was just like, I'm here. And, you know, I never saw life after 18. So it was more like, what we really working for anyway? Until I make it past that, it's just like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? So now it's like, damn, living. You know what I mean? So it feels different and be different. But yeah, that shit crazy though.
It's cool that you talked about like how you couldn't watch TV like on the weekdays, and you think that's like why you're so creative. It's like because it's cool to think about the little things that like kind of make up who you are. You know, it kind of gets you closer to yourself, and like honestly, just makes for better art. Honestly, too, because you just like kind of know where you came from and know what you're working towards. You know, how was actually before I would get into that, you like involved in any like thing in NFT related with, because you know you make some dope art, man. And I think that can like transition very well, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, with like NFTs, like I've done like my first NFT. I was just a part of one, you know, and I just pretty much scored the NFT. So he gave me the product, and I made the music behind it and stuff.
Nice.
But and that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hard, you know. And shout out to the homie. But I'm just very particular, man. I just want it to be right. I don't want to sell myself short by paying somebody else $700 or $8,000 to do something for me when I could just learn what it is. Because truly, I've never had Procreate. So in a way, I want my experience in the NFT world, which is I'm gonna get into like next year and stuff like that for sure, because I'm working on stuff. But like, I just want it to be felt exactly how I articulate and feel within my art. That's why I feel like it's been so hard to do an art show, because it's like I don't want to just put my art on the wall, run out of space, and then just be like, hey, my art. It's just like, no, I want you to feel when you walk in through the door, the people that's working there.
It's
the
a
people
Mike Melinoe vibe.
Bro, like this shit is like, you know what I mean? Like, clear your mind before you walk in, and by the time you leave, hopefully you meet somebody new, feel better about yourself, ultimately feel closer to my art. But it's deeper than that. So like with the NFTs, like I plan to get into them, but it's more like, you know, me trying to take the next steps. Like I'm learning like 3D kind of like, you know, art and shit like that at the crib, so I can start making characters, you know, for real. And then you know, I have like the idea of getting an iPad and, you know, making sure like, you know, I get that Procreate and boom. So
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Rocking and rolling, man. Except, bro, I need this sugar rush real quick.
Man, you know, I really need to chill for real. After I finish like this cake I just bought this lemon cake. I'm gonna just chill. Go back on this low diet real quick. And just cause I've been working out heavy, man. So I'm trying to like.
I see you in the gym, man. That's a good look.
Man,
you got to. We getting
Going
old.
crazy,
We getting
man.
older, and I feel like the more like it's more incumbent upon us. We gotta be keeping care of ourselves, man.
It's really that. Plus, I have a child, so it's just like
you got even more pressure
and
on
then
you.
on me, it's just like I just, you know how you just want to feel good.
Yeah. You
So
so
it's
wake
like,
up
you
feel
know
like
what
a
I mean?
trash can and shit.
Nah.
Hell no.
And it's like I was working out at the crib for like months.
Really.
You know what I mean? Just working out, you know,
Yeah.
home shit. But it's like when you go to the gym, instead of the 30-pound weight that you got at the crib limited, I could do the 50. Got a
Yeah.
whole machine where I
Really
can up
push
it,
yourself.
200. Like
Yeah.
really. So it's like you get to actually build on the
You
muscle.
feel it. You like, damn, this is
see what
what
I'm
the
saying?
growth feel like. Hell yeah,
Oh,
man.
shit not bad. This shit's soft too.
That's the wave I've been on. Like I said, I was never much for athletics when I was younger, but I remember one time, because around freshman year of college, my homies would always go hoop. And I always was jealous because I never knew how to hoop. And fucking, I went one day and I was like, damn, bro, like, I'm out here being a liability and shit. That ain't no fun. Fuck that. So I made it a point. I was like, you know, I'm going to go to the courts. I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to work on my shit. I'm going to get my handles down. I'm going to get my shot down, get everything down to where I can have fun doing the shit. And now it's like, I'm at the point, I go with complete strangers. I go fucking get a game of 21 in. And I'm like, damn, cool. Like, I'm
Cold?
I remember when this guy was zero good at basketball.
Literally zero.
I've never seen him play, and he told me like, yeah, I never really got out there and hoop. I was like, yeah, you're probably not that good. And like he played with us. Did I play with you your first time, that first pickup game?
It was like the fucking the complex we lived at back in the day. Yeah, you was there. You was there, and I think I got someone from the other team yelled at me. And then someone from our team yelled at me for being so bad at this shit. And I was like, bro, this is tough. Times are tough for your mans. And I was like, we need to fix this shit up. And
he's come a long way. Basically what I was trying to say. He's come a very long way.
Since about like maybe about a year ago, maybe a year or two ago, I've just, it's easy now. The rhythms is down. I can
Oh, you sound like Steph Curry. It's easy now. I'm shooting from the logo.
I mean...
I'm shooting from the logo, you know.
I'm out here looking at shit. Fade away on point.
All right.
But it's fun. I'm at the point now I
love
can
to
have
block
fun
people
with
shit, so that'd be
Bro,
perfect.
that's fun.
Just love just gliding up. Man, fuck that. It was this old head I was just playing, bro. And this old head just like swat my... I'm talking about... See, man, one thing about basketball, bro, I never liked, because it's like super like... I'm super aggressive. Like,
yeah.
And it's like... You know what I mean? You got to be really delicate with certain shit.
Yeah.
So I'm out here like, fuck it, I'm going
to
to be
turn
delicate.
it on and off. That's what's tricky about basketball.
This
you gotta
motherfucker came out of nowhere just... but the game was on the line. I'm waiting his ass all day. You know what I mean? Pass is... Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm nasty with the pass.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Niggas out here cutting
them, like, bro, going crazy. But like, bro, this nigga, I'm lazy. And I'm thinking in my head, oh, head ain't about to jump. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, this nigga down there jump over my shoulder, bro. Just, boom, we fall in the dirt. I had all white on and shit.
Damn.
Like, damn, nigga.
Sound like he fouled you.
Oh, he fouled me. But I said, fuck it. I got up better. Shit,
Yeah,
all right.
street ball.
But I'm fucking this nigga up the whole game. I'm like, because all niggas, when they bigger than you, they be trying to lean on, all right. I'm in his ass, pushing him the whole time. He trying to move and cut him, grabbing his arm, just move. Bro,
Yep.
tell me why this nigga hit the game shot on me. Bank shot, fade away.
Man.
Bank shot, fade away.
The bank shot fade away.
Bank shot.
Damn.
Off the corner, bro. And I'm in my mind again, I'm like, lazy. Don't need to jump too real. Don't need to, but I was so close to him. We like right here by the end of his shot. And he wet. Still fading back. And I'm just like, fuck.
You were kind of
Like,
just like stuck there, in it. It's kind of like when in the NBA, like if somebody's about to go in and dunk, and you're just there, you got posterized. It doesn't matter what,
just,
you know what I'm saying? It doesn't
just
matter.
Give it up.
Yeah.
It's your time. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up next time though, cause he trying to make it a Sunday thing. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out there with y'all, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, bring them ankle braces, man. It's been hectic.
I'm gonna bring the ankle braces
For real.
for you. But yeah,
Honestly, for real, bro, man. Cause my ankle's flimsy, and I never got the proper shoes.
That'll do
I'm
it.
always hooping in something like
The
this.
K-Swiss?
I think I was hooping in these.
Damn, that's wild.
Niggas out here, ankles literally like this. First play, I'm like, damn. But
It's gonna be a long day.
Still gonna pull up.
basketball's therapeutic though. I love whether I'm winning or losing, man. Motherfuckers be, having sour looks on their face when they catching L's, which is I understand. I do the same thing too, but like we're just all out there to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Lose our breath.
That sounds like a nigga that
kill
ain't
ourselves
got
a little
that
bit.
in him, man. And fuck that, man. I need the dub. Man.
I need the dub too.
I need the dub, bro.
You know,
it kills me because niggas be talking. I don't even like basketball. Like I like to watch it. I'm not even the best player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just love to play defense. I'm gonna pull up anytime.
Yup.
I'm not the best shooter, but I will pull that bitch. Out of 10, I'm gonna make a few.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I just like to fuck with the niggas who play for real.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because my cousins and shit, them cold. This nigga just damn near like Kyrie Irving, bro, but just kept drinking and he ain't want it. So it's just like that type nigga. But I'm talking about he always been cold, but I play with him. I just never gave a fuck about the game. I'll fire your ass. I'm like Dennis Rodman. Like, you know what I mean?
Hell
For real.
yeah.
Horrible comparison. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, because niggas thought I was going to say somebody, Steph. Well, it's just like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'll follow the nigga in a minute. But yeah, man. That's me, my game, man. I'm on you all night.
I could dig that, man. Shit. You gotta get the dubs, man. I need the dub too, though, bro. But I think I'll get mad when it's like mad niggas there and you gotta wait to get back on.
True.
And you lose, But and honestly, I don't like if I'm in a setting where we can just keep running it back, I know I'm gonna get at least 2-3 dubs. So my head's still in the game.
Oh yeah.
Shit, let's crack this other bottle of vino.
I was about to say, man, we about done with this last bottle. We need to get back up on it.
You got your corkscrew?
Yeah, go look in the camera bag. It'll be in there next to some shit. I don't know. It'll work though. Call this the Loose Wine Podcast. No, I'm just playing.
You said it's in the camera bag?
Yeah, it's right over there. Ain't too hard to find.
Let's talk about
Smoking, sipping wine.
Right.
let's talk
Called a
about
bitch
modeling,
over.
man.
I
I haven't
just told
seen
her,
you do
let's
like
just
many.
quit
I
crying.
haven't seen any photos, but have you been like slowing down on the modeling gigs, taking a break on it, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say I've been taking a break. It's just really like, what do you really want to do now these days?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like
Yeah.
if I just take a photo with all the homies, you know, or have these conceptual shoots that we doing now, it just still serves the purpose as modeling. So it's like,
Yeah.
if somebody hit me up for a modeling gig, of course, you know, we're gonna see what's up. We'll take it, but or not. But right now, I'm just like, it's not really pressed. My whole goal for the last year or so was just like full circle for music. You know,
Really?
'cause, bro, I took people on a whole journey when I came to Austin. Like,
You
I
really
was only
did.
doing music, bro. Like, I'm talking about, I was really strict with music, only doing music, dog.
Yeah.
As soon as I got here, end of the year, started painting, started, you know, modeling the next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Design. Like, it was just so much shit that was just like, I took 6 to 8 months for each product that I just kind
Wow.
of learned. So, cause you got to learn this shit. You just can't beat it. Like,
Did you teach yourself this whole time?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is just nigga at the crib just-
Autodidact. Hell
Man,
yeah.
got to. But it was just like it was one of them vibes where it was just like, okay, I obviously do music, but it's just like, you know how long you've taken to get to, you know,
Oh yeah.
bro, it's no easy slate with this
No.
shit, bro.
The
So
whole
I'm just like, man,
time.
it's needed. Now I'm like, okay, I'm good with art. People know I do art. And then it got to the point where like, damn, I felt like just a fucking, you know, Instagram nigga for a second. It was no
Yeah.
music really. And I'm
Like,
just like,
Mike
hold
just
on,
modeling
bro.
all the
Like,
time?
hold the
What's going
fuck
on
up.
here?
Like, which is cool. But for me, in my world, in my life, like, I love music. Music saved my life. Hip hop saved my life. So I'm just like, I think hip hop will get me further in the door to usher in so much other stuff
Yeah.
if I just give it the proper time at this level where I'm at, which I'm like, okay, let me just focus on product, focus on branding. Then I started weaning everything back into it. But I was like, the last year, I was like, yo, I need to focus on just music. Like, you know, and then spearhead it. So now next year, full fucking circle. But even like with the model question, like, I mean, what I've posted recently just been, you know, the homies like shooting my stuff that I've been collaborating with over the years or over the year, this year specifically. But we still kind of having these concepts based on what the product is coming out, like project, what feeling I'm trying to articulate. So it's still like the same shit for sure.
Yeah, I feel like things like modeling and like all these things come into play when you sort of like realize your potential. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I could model. You know, let's see what. And then you kind of like, you know, being the people that we are. Once we get into something, you know, it's like we either realize early on that this ain't for me, or we dive in and we're able to like kind of build on it and get better.
Right.
You know, so I can see why you could just be like, oh yeah, you know, like if I'll do a shoot if, you know, the time comes, but it's like, it's just kind of one of those doors you opened, basically. And you're leaving it open.
And
but
that's the brand.
yeah,
like,
but you're
you know what I
standing
mean?
in this room though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
yeah, bro, that's key. My mama always told me, I don't give a fuck what you do. I may not fuck with it at first, but think about your brand. Like, you know, so my whole shit coming out here was just more listening, just being a little more proactive, gotten to the point where now it's like, okay, my brand, I can go design for somebody, I can produce for somebody,
Yeah.
I can write a lyrics for somebody, I can get paid literally right now $1,000 for a verse, go do a show for 15, and then walk down a block, produce something for somebody, get a placement.
Yeah.
That's 50%. Like, it's like I've stretched this whole thing to the point where like the only thing that matters for this whole arrow to ascend is the music.
Yeah.
Because the music is the spirit. Like, you know what I
That's
mean?
the driving force.
But imagine if you put the quality art, the conceptual art, the actual visual presence of art, the time, you know, the marketing right up under the music, the photos, all that back
Lay
into the
the
one.
foundation.
And that's
Yeah.
it. Like, you know what I mean? So, and that's something I had to learn, like, you know, because it's constantly something where, like, even, you know, I was modeling for Sony, all this shit, and everybody's like, yo, why don't you sign to an agency instead? And I'm like, man, that'd be so fire. You know what I mean? Sign to an
Yeah.
agent, da-da-da-da. But I feel like sometimes, you know, I don't never want to, again, I just never want to get away from the idea of what am I doing this for? Like my dream is to be an artist, one of the most legendary hip hop artists, if not creatives of all time. So it's just like, of course I got to put in work, but it's just like, nowadays it's just, you could just be a fucking, model that raps.
Yeah.
I want to be a fire artist that so happened to do everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's just an asset, a part of my brand. So it's really just big on that for real, bro. Because
speaking of your brand, why gold ain't cheap? I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious. It's a dope name and it kind of speaks for itself. But how'd you come up with gold ain't cheap?
I mean, because like I was at the crib one day and I'm just like, obviously, gold ain't cheap. You know what I mean? We know.
Right.
Obviously, strive for better, by any means necessary is our motto. But, it really boiled down to, I heard and read that, melanin extracted is more expensive than gold.
I've never heard that before.
Wow.
So it was like, when I read that.
Wow. You can extract melanin?
You tell me what you perceive that to be. But what I'm saying is, like, that kind of was like, gold really, like, you know what I mean? Gold ain't, it's really a question mark. Gold ain't cheap, like but then it, on the surface of what, easily people could perceive it as, obviously you got to work hard for what you want, But when I read that shit, I was just like, that shit's just interesting. You know what I mean? So I was like, boom. But yeah, it was just something that was with me, you know what I mean? And boom, boom, boom,
Nice.
But I had that shit for a while, like 2014 type shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like trying to build on it, because I never had a website was Mike Melinoe. Like I just always felt like that was something that's gonna forever just be it. You know what I mean? It's just like, nah, if I focus on just trying to build a brand, like gold ain't cheap or something like that, it'd be better off later on. Like, it works.
So if no one has ever heard of Mike Melinoe before, how would you describe your brand to them?
I mean, man, that's like, the question I be thinking about all the time, man. Just trying to understand day to day. But I like to define my whole presence as just a dreamer, striving through nightmares, man. Like Melinoe is the Greek goddess, bringer and source of nightmares. I always had nightmares. Even till today, I still have nightmares. But like when I was young, like having nightmares was like a very thing that haunted my soul, man.
Yeah.
Like, you in the crib playing with your toys, you hear a bunch of bullets, but it sounded like real machine guns type shit, to the point where your mama crying all the time, or you have these fun days where you go to the park, do all this, go to sleep, where people will feel like it's the most rest, you feel good, and I'm out there cold sweats, sleeping in the same bed as my brother, so cold sweats kicking him, just fighting in my sleep and just really battling these weird ass like experiences. And that just kind of was something that like my whole life I felt like I was just constantly, dreaming, searching for an outlet for me and my family to be. And then it got to a point where 2012 I created the name, or came up, with the homie, and it just was, this is the key point too. By it being a goddess, my mama was the only one to kind of comfort me through this process. So like my mama used to really rub my head. Man, vividly, I had this Power Ranger fucking nightmare. It was weird, bro. And I was like an ant, sweating, damn near suffocating in a Power Ranger suit. Wow. And that's crazy to think about the time.
Wait, you were an ant suffocating in a Power Ranger suit?
Yeah, just imagine like a 6-foot Power Ranger suit just standing. Nobody in it, just, you know what I mean? And I was an ant, and say it was like you get up to the mouth, and like you could breathe at the mouth, but it's like, say I get all the way up there. It's kind of weird to talk about it now, like, because I've never talked about this shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I feel it again. That's why I was like, all right. I was like, very but it was just like you get up to the top and then you would slide all the way down. And you're an ant.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean? It seems so large. It's like trying to get up there, and that's just the fucking knee.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it was just like, you had those moments. But my mom was always the one just, and then she'd be on the phone. Yeah, Mike just having another nightmare.
Yeah.
Just rubbing. But those were so hectic for me at those times and stuff like that, to the point where, got older and was like, I wanted something that felt like me.
Yeah.
Like, and then I was like, but I want it to be borderline what my life is. Sometimes it's evil, sometimes it's good. Mainly just the whole sole purpose of being good and a good person. But it's just like sometimes evil surrounds you, which I feel like obviously being a Pisces, you know, the dreamer and stuff like that. So I'm like dreamers striving through nightmares. So that's just kind of what I feel like it is.
It's a nice summation.
And sonically, you know, it's like an atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
I like that. That's good shit, Mike. Hell yeah.
There's you mentioned like you're in the Power Ranger suit and you're trying to get to the top. When you get to the top, you just slide all the way down. I just kind of want to piggyback on that. It's just dreams are just so weird like that, man. They're always like, and sometimes, I guess most of the time, you're always like trying to do something in your dream and you just can't do it. Like I guess examples are like running and fighting. You know,
deep.
Yep.
That you're just like, you ever try to fight somebody in your dream? You know, you
Yeah,
feel like
it's
you're
just,
like
like,
punching
slow.
like this. You know,
And I'm
All
out here
shoulders.
on them. I'm in this,
yeah, man.
and I'm just like,
It's like, what is that? Is that like you not physically being there and like, you know, and that's holding you back from like actually punching or running,
deep.
you know? Or is like, I wonder like what that is, man. It's so deep. It probably has something to do with like the chemicals in your brain or some shit, you know? Like, it's pretty wild.
nah, that was weird. One time I, damn, man, dreams be weird, bro. But it was like one time I was at a church and it was like a bunch of, like, fucking bikers, bro. Like motorcycle people, like a whole gang. And they just came slaughtering everybody at the church, bro.
Wow.
Killing everybody, machetes. Like, and it was like weird because like, I took my family and I like put them in a bush, bro. This shit is creepy as hell, bro. I've never in my life talked about this, bro. So this is crazy. So I'm just like in the motherfucking you know, bush, and it was like my family. So just imagine all you see out is just like a little bit of people.
Little peephole.
You know what I mean? So you just see people
Yep.
running by, you see people down, you hearing, but you in the bush. And it was just one dude that kind of walked by and he stopped. Oh. And he was like,
What's in this book?
and say he lifted and then went. Oh my God, bro. My heart dropped. Right there, I think I woke up. I was like, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
and I'm
man.
talking about, bro, like I'm like 6, 7. Like this is not 14, 15, 17. This nigga, this is so young where it's like your brain and idea and creative space is still developing. Like,
Yeah.
And it really looked like toy soldier type people. Like, you know what I mean? It was, bro, insane, man.
That's
Insane.
wild.
Dreams is crazy.
Dreams
man.
is crazy.
But they be speaking like, man.
They do.
Dreams be on some other shit, man. For real. So, and even what you were saying about the Power Ranger shit, like the idea of being in a suit, you know what I mean, is one thing. But being a Power Ranger, like you know the fight, you know the double edge of who they are and who they aren't. Like you know what I mean, what they got to put on. But the whole purpose for them and to be constantly fighting up and to come back down to at some point in time, I feel like I'll be telling my son, I am like a Power Ranger type shit or like a Peter Pan ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. But like, you know what I mean? Like that, I ain't gonna lie. I just want to say I just never in my life heard that perspective. So it's like, cause I ain't never told my dream, but that's crazy. Like it kind of got me looking at my experience different. You know what I mean? To be where I'm at now and to actually grace those like, you know, perspectives and thoughts. So it's like, damn, okay, maybe that experience was what it was at the time. Me trying to looking around and trying to be like, yo, at some point in time, I'm going to get to this. And where I'm at now, it's like clarity.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You plan on showing your son like the like any like cartoons or anything that you used to be on when you were like a kid, like Sesame Street or like Toy Story?
Oh,
or,
he
like,
watched Sesame Street now.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Toy Story and shit like that. Like, I'm really a Boomerang guy. Like, you know what I mean? So I
Boomerang's
toss on
fire.
something, you know what I mean? Bruh, had that whole loop, like, or the 5-hour YouTube videos when them hoes
Solid.
just going.
Boomerang got
Bro, man.
Amazon Prime add
Really?
on.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's
Scooby Doo,
cool.
all that shit on
okay.
there. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Moving
that's you know, I got to, man. I mean, that's like my like, bro, cartoons are everything for me, man.
Honestly, I think I might have been talking
Hell
about
yeah.
this maybe with Colin, but I think like a kid could make it not going to school from kindergarten all the way up to like second grade just off of like shows like Sesame Street
Yeah,
alone.
Sesame Street is everything, bro.
You know, like I feel like school, preschool, and like kindergarten, all that shit's cool for their social skills and like learning their manners and, you know, learning how to be independent away from their
Little
parents. But
structure
like,
and
as
all
far
that.
as like being smart and being able to just be cognitive, like they don't really need to go to school.
And like worldly though, because like I was watching Sesame Street with my son like a few weeks ago, and it was this episode where it was like this brown bear, like or Muppet, whatever the fuck they call it, like a little puppet thing, and she was reading a book out loud, and in the book it was this little, you know, young lady that was going through the store picking all these toys up and stuff, and was just like, oh, I don't want this because this one is this. I don't want this one or this or this. Like, you know, all different kinds of things.
Yeah.
I don't want this straw because it's too big, like type shit. And then she was like, oh, I don't want this bear because it's too brown. And the Muppet thing that was saying it was brown, and it was like, oh, I don't want to read the book anymore. Like, and they was like, why don't you want to read the book? You know how Sesame Street is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then she was like, I don't want to talk about it. So it kind of went to another scene, and then another scene, another dude came up and was just like, what's wrong? Blah, blah, blah. I forgot the name. And was just like, I was reading the book basically, and they said this because it's brown. And it was like, I'm brown.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a whole moment where they took about an Indian person, another black person, was just all these brown people was just like, do you feel like you're amazing? Like, cause it was like, I'm not amazing cause I'm brown. That was the whole thing. Like, I don't feel good enough, you know? And then brought these people out. I was like, I feel amazing and I'm brown. I feel amazing, I'm brown. And they all had a song after that. But it was just like, bruh, this shit ain't for adults. You know what I mean? This is for a child. So it's just like to be, bruh, it was just crazy to experience. Cause like when we watch our old stuff, like those old cartoons used to be saying some other shit sometimes. Yeah. Like you just gotta watch them and really pay attention. But
it's adults writing them, you know what I'm saying? Bro. So like subconsciously they could be like,
bro, you forget. Like it's for kids, but it's real adults that could be reliving or trying to put messages in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And stuff like that is so important because Sesame Street is just still that connection of just you can have, you know, the transparency, you can have the la 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 count and shit, but it's still gonna be that forefront of just like real shit around the world that's going on. So that's just hard, bro. That's crazy.
Sesame Street is really tight, man. I bought this like Life magazine all about Sesame Street. You know how they be having you know, joints in HEB. By the counter and shit. They got all the, sometimes it'll say like the way your brain works or like.
Oh, you actually bought one of those?
I always buy. That's my weakness, bro.
That's
my
crazy.
Weakness.
I be wondering who the fuck is buying these fucking
magazines. Life and
time
Time magazines. Like I got one on Albert Einstein, one on like the 80s, one on. Anyway, but the magazine about Sesame Street was saying like it was like one of the first shows to like involve like a diverse cast, like have black people, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic people, white people, all on the same show with each other, you know. So I thought that was really cool. And I never saw Sesame Street like that as a kid. But I knew I gravitated it towards it, you know, for some reason, you know. You build these like almost like virtual relationships with these characters, you know. But yo, when Sesame Street dropped Elmo's World, shit was fire, bro. Elmo's World was so fucking fire. We're like, okay, Elmo's World. Whoa. Yo, Elmo's really that guy. You know, I feel like he's like the Sesame Street Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, Big Bird might be
Big Bird's like Larry Bird,
right?
Or like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Elmo really that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Elmo that guy. Fact.
You got Cookie Monster. He's like,
he might be.
He's like Julius Irving.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck is Mike? I mean, not Mike. Who's Magic?
Magic. Oh, see, it's sucks because there's male and female characters.
Yeah, shit, but still the presence.
Probably count Dragon.
Grover.
That's what I thought.
Grover.
Is that the nigga in the trash?
No, Oscar.
Oscar.
Damn, Oscar's Dennis Rodman. Oscar's Dennis Rodman.
Who?
Grover is like, he's like a blue, skinny, like lanky monster. He's like, he'd be Super Grover sometimes, but he's like it's like a clumsy, I don't know. But isn't it crazy how we're talking about these things like that and they're not even real people? The puppets. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you build up characters like that.
You can't tell a lot of kids that, man.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
Kill their whole life, man.
Like, no, they're real as hell. What are you talking about?
You know what's so crazy? You ever been to like the ice capades? Like seen them on ice and stuff?
Oh, yes. I have seen Sesame Street on ice. No, wait. I watched a Christmas special on VHS of Sesame Street on ice.
Wow.
But I only saw Toy Story on ice though. I seen Toy Story on ice.
Like in person.
Yeah.
I seen a few, man, but like, man, that stuff like that, man, it's just the memories, man. Like you can never escape those memories.
Can't get rid of
them. Dog. Like that shit changed my type life. Like, you know, and even like on some Kanye shit to think about like the, you know, stage designs that he just kind of incorporate. Like, you know,
he just
I
told
have
was crazy
idea, bruh.
Oh my God.
It's just it's just having that ability to think and just think outside the box, but also just think first and just be a little more proactive with like the experience of.
Yeah.
Because the whole show is cold. Yeah, music gonna be there because we heard it. Half night, even if we didn't hear the music, what you gonna play for us? I'm sure it's gonna be dope. If already I heard your fire shit.
Yeah.
Cool, but let's change up the experience of it. Like, how do you feel coming in to how you come, like, you know, leaving the whole venue, like the perspective, the people involved, like, man, that type shit.
Okay, so check this out. Like, you know how like you get on stage, you're performing, you got like a 30-minute set, 45-minute set, hour set, but it all feels like fucking 10 minutes. It all goes by super fast, right?
Fast.
Imagine if you were like if you just had it like that and you're able to create these crazy sets, whatever's going on in your head, you could just do that. Imagine if like, I don't think that changes, the aspect of it feeling like a flash changes. So just imagine like putting all this time and thought into like your stage design
and
all this shit and it just flies by. Or does it, when you add that aspect to it of like you like being creative and putting your sauce on the stage design, does that make you more of a sponge to it? Do you absorb it more? Do you leave the venue feeling like, damn, that shit, you know, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's an interesting thought, man. But yeah, just imagine like, you know, putting all this time and money into a stage design and then you go out there and it feels like.
But it's not for you.
What'd you say?
But it's not for you. Like for us.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Because we prep it for the experience of the people. To the people, it's a full hour.
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah, they there the whole time.
And that's where I'm just like, even listening to, I'm like, damn, I never thought of it like that. Then I just thought like, damn, but I don't think it would ever feel like an hour to me.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know
You're
what I
in
mean?
the thick
Like,
of it. You're the main engine of the whole experience.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I have this crazy perspective for when I am like financially fortunate to do so. And I'm talking about never saying me like I'm dead ass, bro. I've been having this idea for years, bro. But it's just like stage design and just being able to incorporate my art and like my music. But I'm talking about like real experiences, like say, and I'm just gonna say a little bit, but like say I'm painting in a globe, like you know the Beauty and the Beast,
yeah,
where the flower was at.
I've never seen Beauty and the
Oh my
Beast.
God! All right, so just imagine like you know a whole like glass, like little
the glass container
tube.
vase,
that a flower was like. So imagine the stage over here. And then you have like in the center, you have like a globe, like that globe thing. And I'm in there painting. So people are coming in and say, I'm in there the whole time. It's like a cover over me. And say the show starts at 8. And I start performing at like 10.
Yeah.
You know, but say it was some openers too. But I'm painting for 30 minutes. Wow. So say the vibe like at 9, everybody in, say the doors open like, you know, at 7:30 and performers went in. But it's this whole thing been there the whole time. Like, you know, and then as soon as 9 go, everybody know my shit's supposed and then
oh my God,
out.
it's Mike.
And then I'm in that hole just painting. Peaceful as hell, and I got my headphones on, but nobody can touch me. A security all around. It's like a whole glass.
But you're inside this.
Yes, and it's just like a projector on the screen for people to be in the front, like 3 different screens big, and it's just like boom, 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 and then at say 9:30, like I said, like cut off time, and then dim the lights. Everybody probably gonna go crazy, and then say the DJ get them lit for the next 30. I go chill, rest up, and then go, bruh, crazy. Even the whole transport outside of the glass would be insane, bro.
Yeah
man.
That experience would be crazy, bro.
They'd
like,
never forget it.
Oh my God, bro. Come on,
They'd be like,
bro.
I can't wait to tell you about this Mike Melinoe show.
And not many niggas even do what I do. So it's just like, you can't pull that. You can't like, I mean, Chris Brown is cold. I don't know if you've ever seen his, like, you know what I mean? So that's like,
It was a great live show.
Like, crazy, but like, you know, he paint also. So it's shit crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that.
Tiger's kids, his son's room, Chris Brown, like,
really?
I don't know, maybe not now, but
What?
like Chris Brown like spray painted all over his walls.
Bro, he like
crazy.
talented.
He's an alien, bro.
But I feel like even if he did it, it wouldn't even be as artistic as like I would like, man. I had to get the fucking, you know, the old milk. You want to pass these around? Yeah, man.
We might need to get us a little bit more sugar intake, man.
Come on, man.
Nah,
get
that's
some,
it.
get some.
It's like a.
Give me a little bit, man. Hold up.
It all be nowadays like the beef is just so weird. Even when you like think when the whole like common idea of two rappers, it's like, oh yeah, they're beefing, like Drake and Kanye, or like any like sort of like quote unquote rap beef. You usually hear the rappers on the video on interviews saying like the person would be like, so why are you beefing with this person? Or like, you know, but they'll 9 times out of 10 the rapper will be like, first of all, it ain't no beef. That's what they'll say, you know? So it's like, it's all, that's why I feel like it's usually just like the public, you know, just that's just hyping the shit. I got a weird question for you though, bro. Are you ready for this? Do you feel like you're a sex symbol?
Yes. I feel like I'm a sex symbol that haven't even breached the surface.
Wow.
I feel like anybody who makes music that even closely resembles R&B and is bald is automatically a sex symbol.
Man, you the realest nigga ever, man. To be honest, man. First of all, I want to, you know, just point out the fact that, yes, I am bald, but I can grow hair. A lot of niggas be thinking, like, I just cut my shit, man. Niggas be thinking I'm just, like, I lost it. Nah, nigga ain't lost it. I chose to be bald. So that's a different level of GOAT shit.
Is that a different, like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
You got to think about
fair.
that's some cocky shit.
Yeah.
Yo, son. I can grow dreads, man. But I'm going to actually say, fuck all my hair. Yo, it's niggas that probably, man, I ain't going to say that. But it's niggas out here going crazy because they can't grow hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like,
People do wild shit when they lose their hair, man.
Man. I mean, that's like everything. You know,
your whole identity, son. Bro, I be feeling that same way. I go to the barber and he'd be like, hey, you good? And I'm like, nah, I need to fix this right here. Because it be doing it. I'm getting that age. It be doing them squiggles where I'm like, this is not what the line's supposed to look like, man. Let's get this fixed up.
I need my shit razor sharp.
I'm saying I need angles, bam, 90 degrees, bam, bam. And if it ain't crazy, like that, I gotta fix it. But it's what happens, man. If you can take it to a point where you just remove the hair and you're like, I'm past that.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie.
That's a whole nother level.
I feel like at some point in time, man, everybody should try to go bald. Even if it's a week. Just to humble yourself.
Yeah.
Because first
I think
of all,
it's good for the mind.
Bruh, seeing yourself bald is understanding that all this shit can grow back. If not, or, you know. But hair is I mean, obviously, I believe it's further than that. You know, antennas, it could be like, but it's just like, hair is just a part of maybe your outfit at times. It could be people color their hair, do different things, shape it up a certain way. But when you lose your hair, like even for me, I had braids, man. Like I had real, So it's like when I cut it off, it was more like a mental journey for me. And I just started to realize more about myself because I hate the perspective where it was just like, oh, he looked like, hey, you the... Nah, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I like to keep people on their toes. Like, this is what I am. This is what I'm not. You know what I mean? But ultimately, even like I cut it off today because I'm going to go to the crib tomorrow. But I kind of like, you know, shaved a whole house, like an image of a house in my head right here. Everybody thought it was like a Avatar look. I was just like, yo, I just was low. You know what I mean? Some shit, personal shit just happened. And like, it was one of them things where it was just like, I just wanted to do something that made me feel like nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it was like,
blank
I
slate.
already have, you know what I mean? It was better than getting a whole tat on your face, and now you got a tat on your fucking face for the rest of
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me draw this home on my head. Some got a home. I'm like, you know, I got all this little feelings in my body, don't really feel like myself, da-da-da-da-da. Let me just do something. So that extension of self, going back to just the hair and just it being something, like my hair go back so quick. Like in a week, damn near if I line it up is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Easy.
So it's just like, it's always an extension of self. But man, I'm telling you, this baldy right now is, I kind of want to keep it for real for a little longer, man. But I really want to grow my hair back, man. I just want to I want to grow dreads one day. I just want that shit to just be boom, 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 boom.
Just fall off your shoulders.
Just, man, just go.
Dude, there's this guy, this maintenance guy at an apartment I lived in San Marcos, right? And yeah, I lived with this guy in San Marcos. I lived there in San Marcos for like 4 or 5 years,
holding it down.
Maryland's
house.
Yeah, hell yeah. But so when you say like it's just like, you know, the hair could grow back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you're kind of just saying fuck it. Yeah, it's gonna, you know. So this guy was like a Jamaican dude. I don't know if he was an islander, an island boy for sure. I'm pretty sure he was Jamaican though. But he worked at one apartment complex I was at, and this fool had dreads down to like his knees, bro. Like crazy, like
That's why I love to
fucking
be.
locks, man. And that's what he was known for. He was just that maintenance guy, cool maintenance dude with the dreads. So fast forward to like I moved to another apartment like 2 semesters or years later. I don't remember what the time frame was, but I seen him working on the elevator in the apartment I'm living in at that time. He don't got the hair no more. I'm like, damn, man, you cut the dreads, man. And then he's like working on the elevator. He's like, yeah, man, because he's Jamaican and shit. He's like, yeah, man, but one thing about hair, it grow back. And I was just like, that was so
real.
profound to me, man. It's just like, I mean, I guess it's not so black and white, like that, but it's like, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it's just
like a life thing, man.
Yeah, but he had to cut his shit off. He said it was for the job.
Damn, that's tough.
But it's like, why you got to cut it for the maintenance job, though?
One of the things why I didn't want to cut my hair at first, because, like, and this is one thing, this is random. I never really said this shit, but, like, with modeling, man, my fucking manager and I used to always submit and just do all this shit. And then, like, this one fucking agency in Austin had got back at me, was like, yo, maybe you should, cut your hair and just kind of like, woo, woo, woo. But I'm just like, fuck nah, bruh. Like, because, like, at the end, it was like everybody kept trying to tell me to cut my hair at that time.
Yeah.
And I just felt like rebellious, like, nah.
Like, I'm going to grow it out more because y'all told me to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like weird because it was gigs that could have probably gave me more money, consistent money, like at that time. But it was just like something in me that was just more like, firm on just proving wrong. Which,
You on your own wave.
Yeah.
exactly. Like, I don't want to have to fit in the box. That's not me. It's never been me. But also it was like, I do what I do. I don't need modeling.
Yeah.
Modeling is more of a, like, extension of self. It's not like I need, so I'm just like, let me just do what I want to do and see how far I can get, because I've obviously been on this journey for a minute. But it's just that thing for real, even to spiritually just me going into my own world and just like, you know what, cut the hair off. Who are you?
Yeah, you want to do it on your own accord.
Yeah, 'cause you
don't have to feel like you're doing
You
it for
shot the
somebody
video
else.
and shit. That shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I meant to look at it to kind of pinpoint
was
the actual
crazy.
time that you cut it. But one more question, and then we got to wrap up. I just want to talk. I want you to talk about. That's the question. So my Melinoe. I want you to just talk about your ACL experience, because how long you been living in Texas, Austin,
Shit,
Texas?
2016.
2016. So that's like what,
January.
5 years? Okay,
Yeah.
so 5 years, man. You've been doing your thing out here. You get on ACL. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who've been out here for a long time on their grind, haven't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? In the ACL. So like, what does that mean to you? And just talk about the overall experience, man.
I mean, first I want to say thanks for even being, doing your thing. My
You already
guy,
know.
always Lynn's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was cool, man. I feel like when I first got out here, before I got out here, I had a list of festivals of all across the United States and some overseas. And I used to always say, like, yo, I'm gonna perform here, Bonnaroo, Coachella, all these places. But coming to Austin and just hearing about South by, already performing South by like 2 years prior to that, 2016, and I'm like, what's the festivals around? And ACL was kind of like one of the most, prominent that felt like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
better.
I'm performing at ACL.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just like, but before I even performed, so just aspiring to do so. So getting to the point where years later, it just really showed me that, like, first of all, connections is important.
Oh, yeah.
But also hard work, beats every drum that's beaten. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that was off the top. Y'all can write that down somewhere. But like, for real, like, I mean, that shit meant everything to me. I had my son's mother. I had my son. I had, my little brother from Detroit. I had all my friends that's out here, you know what I mean? Like, to experience, come help, get some content, go meet this person. And I think that kind of like gave me a little more closure than the actual experience of, because technically, Freddie Gibbs, that show at Emo's was a bigger show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Packed
yeah. I
crowd.
remember. Yeah.
Crazy. I went crazy. And then a few days later, I'm performing in front of 30 people.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
not 25, 20 people.
Yeah.
At ACL.
And it's
You know what I
ACL.
mean? It's early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the whole experience was great. I met mad people, you know, was moving around. My brother, it felt good. Like, you know, everybody got a chance to have a good time. And I think that made it more. But I mean, honestly, it was a blessing. I'm thankful and honored to even had that opportunity, because I do understand that people don't get that opportunity. And I mean, me and my niggas killed it, to say the least.
Yeah.
But one thing, I'm striving hard to become the artist that's, you know, granted that spot aside from a local perspective, because technically every year they're like, yo, who's the fire local that's been killing it for a while? And they have these selective of people, but of course there's relationships, but I want to get it to the point where it's just like, you gotta book Mike Melinoe at 8 p.m., bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to. And if you don't, you slipping, because he's been, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
I'm striving for that, man, because I'm trying to see this shit go off. So, you know what I mean? That's the next, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Mike. As we about to wrap up, what is one thing from this session, this episode of the Loose Cannon Show? What is something that you want the audience to take away from this, as far as like, I watched a Mike Melinoe episode and I got this from it? What do you think that should be?
Good question.
Cheap wine is the best wine, man. Niggas
That's
better
a
stop sleeping,
fact.
man. Nah, but for real, man, just love yourself, man. It's good to be around good people. I'm blessed to be a Detroit artist that moved out here in Austin and being received a certain way and just having the opportunity to create. And yeah, man, just love your life, do what you want to do, but also be responsible for the actions that you take and place forward. So, boom.
Damn, that's for the kids right there. That's for the kids,
man.
All right,
Hey,
we
Melinoe
wrapping
for
up.
the kids,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Loose Cannon Show. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the boys. We in here. Mike Melinoe, Dylan Harkin, Shelly Nix, the Loose Cannon Show. We out. Bow, bow, bow.
Bam. All right.